Welcome back to Pond Life. Here today, the Pond Panda is going to talk about real or fake. There's as long as something's worth a lot of money, somebody's going to try to make a counterfeit of it and try to make money because it's worth a lot. But just because it's fake doesn't mean it's not something worth money. Here's an example. Look at these sweet Pokemon cards. Pretty nice, huh? But they're fake. I bought them because I can still play with them. They're worth something to me in a deck, but they're fake. So you can't really hold a market on trying to resell them, but they can get tore up and bent up. Kids might want a copy for themselves just to play in their deck, and they're worth something as far as a game piece to somebody. But as far as being resale value, no, it's not. It's counterfeit. It's fake. Another instance is like these sweet little silver coins. If it's silver, you know what? It's about 50 cents worth of silver. So if it's a $10,000 Tibetan coin collectible, yeah, it's going to be counterfeited. And they're going to people are going to mass produce them thinking they get 10,000. Well, at that point, you got to go by the weight, the measurements, documents. And so, yeah, people can't sit there and offer you a lot on it because they can't really prove something's real. So you might think that some shops is going to lowball you, but they're not. It's just they don't know for sure if it's real or not, and it takes a risk. Take for instance, a watch. I seen some good fake Rolex watches bought by some jewelry stores, had boxes and serial numbers, everything matched up, but they paid $1,500 a piece for them, and then they're fake. They're out $1,500 a piece. I mean, sure, some businessman in an office might want a good counterfeit, but they might be only willing to pay $400 for it to look good around their friends at the office. So you still take a loss. So that's another reason people have to go low. They never know for sure. So unless you have paperwork, and I like to say, for instance, like your receipt from the store you bought it, and not like some handwritten receipt that looks like anybody can make up. That you get more for your money, and they'll take a risk on it and give you a loan. But I mean, I've seen a guy who had a girlfriend he paid for her college, and then years later he found the receipt book in his closet. All this time she wasn't going to college, and she was just going in there bringing back a receipt saying that it was from the college. So you can't really trust receipts. Just like over here to my over my right here, I got this sweet gold plated Kiss album autograph. It's not gold. If it was gold, it'd be worth a lot. But they are real autographs. The certificate says they are, but doesn't mean that people can't produce fake certificates and print it out on a printer. So then you have to kind of go with what you know and what you can research. So once again, they can only offer you so much if it's something they have a market for it. If it's somebody, say, up in New Jersey, and you don't like New Jersey team, and you're down there in California, you don't like California teams, you're not going to sit there and give them money for their pitcher, their football star. So I mean, it has to be resellable. They have to take a lot of stuff in consideration. It's not that they're not trying to lowball you as much as they're trying to make sure that you're going to come back for it, because they want your repeat business and they want you to get the most you can, but they also don't want to get stuck with something that's not real, because everybody's out there to make a fast buck, and you can't be too sure who's honest or who's not. But if you're a good patron of the business and you're a repeat customer and you never lose something and you're always getting every single thing back, then yeah, they're going to loan you more money on some items like that. So I mean, it pays to be honest. So when it comes to like purses and sunglasses, Movado watches, anything of value, there's going to be copies. Tennis shoes. I mean, if you can find it on Facebook and go off to some parking lot to meet somebody, it's a good chance it's going to be fake. I'm not saying that it is, but when they got a whole truckload of it, or they have some stereo and all around the box it says this stereo is worth $6,000, come on, there's got to be something wrong. They just need gas money for $20, or they'll sell to you for $100 because their warehouse is closing. Those are scams. I've been seeing some of the same fake digital cameras for over 30 years coming into the shops, and all they wanted was $5. Well, you know, if you investigate this stuff, you can find them online at $5 a camera in a box, and then anybody can go do this scam all day long at the gas station. So next time you think somebody's trying to lowball you at shop, it's not necessarily the case. It's just they gotta be cautioned because the item might not sell, and then it might not be real. You know, it's just not something particular they can guarantee they can sell, make money if it's not if it's collectible. So keep the questions coming, guys, and I appreciate your support. Click like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time on Pond Life with the Pond Panda. Thanks.